Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Anna. How you doing? And in case anybody in chat is wondering, you can't see all of the conversation, although frankly it looks like Twitch is uninhabited except by me at the moment. Yes, what Anna said was, good morning, chat. Well, hello, chat. And I said, there ain't nobody here but us chickens. And you may not realize this, but that's actually not abnormal for me. I just haven't had the opportunity to say it lately. It comes from a song linked currently. Louis Jordan, I think, 1954. Yeah, don't ask me why that sticks in my memory, but it does. Oh, it also became somewhat familiar from the... I won't call it a sitcom. The comedy series Drop the Dead Donkey, which is going to be completely alien to everybody who hears this later, except for Eugene. Probably. Unless somebody's been looking up. Oh, I don't know. Where could you find Drop the Dead Donkey these days? Anyway, it was a catchphrase that used to pop up on a daily basis. I say daily basis, episodic basis in that. Right. Hey, Danny. Hello, Peanut. Hello, Lola. How you doing? How's your I forgot to ask. I hope everybody's weekend has been going well. Or say. So, what am I doing? Moose hunting in Mystery Lake, most likely. Yeah, Astrid made it to Mystery Lake. And sure enough, the moose has spawned in opposite the Ranger's residence. I know it's not called the Ranger's residence, but I always call it the Ranger's residence for some reason. I can't remember. It's not the Ranger's hut. Is it the Ranger's house? Yeah, whatever. But oh no, I'm so sorry, Danny. Which one? And yes, I'm going to make a note. Oh. They will go on the list next to Buddy in memoriam. Last I checked, I think it was moderately unpleasant outside, wasn't it? Oh. Oh, that's nice. I wish I'd been with Buddy when he was put down. Hold his paw one last time. Oh yeah, I'm not going anywhere in this. think I might cook up the... Yeah, you know what? I might as well cook up the moose. Cook up the wolf.
Come on, little fire.
Well, that must have been very reassuring for him. Anyone if you remember if I stashed any firewood I can actually use. Oh, I need the cedar, don't I? I'll take that.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Poor kitty. I'm glad she wasn't alone. You know, I don't remember that amount of detail in the cooking skillets. Well, I guess today has turned, within the long dark at least, into a water day.
I'm not sure I'm carrying much more.
We're at Mystery Lake to make furniture and stuff a moose into a meat curing box. And once I get a few basic things set up, like the furniture workbench and the meat curing box and a few chests, I'm going to move on to Broken Railroad. And as the weather is so appalling, I'm doing a water session. Dried apples. I've sort of got it there just for the vitamin C aspects. Not really. They're you need a lot of them. The actual amount of vitamin C that's
Not gonna
contained
keep
in
this
one
up
of
much
those.
longer.
Yeah, the actual amount of vitamin C is actually quite minor. Oh, 14. Not everybody has my advantages. That is, people yelling at them whenever they do something wrong. Oh, I got a lot of advice when I first started streaming. Well meant, and in the end helpful. Well, metaphorical yelling. Oh no, he's not, he's going the wrong way. He doesn't know how to get past the wolves. Why doesn't he shoot the wolf? He's not picking up the coal. He's left so much birch behind. You know, you get the general drift. Some of which I still ignore. Are you still in Mystery Lake? You've spent too much time on Drift Island. Go to this vista. All technically quite correct, by the way. This is the freshest meat I've eaten in this game in a long time. Little Nugget was briefly in my Vintage Story live stream. Unfortunately, I think I noticed his comments entirely too late, so I suspect he popped in, said hello, and I didn't answer in time to engage him, so I don't know how he is, but last we heard, I think he'd made it home in Texas. Yeah, you're probably right. Morning, Eugene. We were just talking about you about 10 minutes ago. Well, I mentioned you. I was wondering if you might remember Drop the Dead Donkey. Right, let's go and see if we can't kill a moose. Oh, it's nice and early.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Well, there's the moose. How cold is it out here? Do I want to wait until it is not cold? I want to wait until it is not cold. I seem to recall everybody pretty much saying, "What is that stuff doing all over the floor? It took you all forever to convince me." Oh yes, yes, yeah, yeah. I remember that. I was operating on old information there. All right, let's see whether it's warm enough for me to go out and not freeze to death. Yes, that's well. Great. Did it despawn? No, there it is. Don't you shake your head at me. Is Chad there? Oh, sorry, I didn't see him in the... Hang on, let me see. Yeah, I know. I think the problem was that when I don't know that mechanism was in the game, and I was basing off COVID era videos. I don't remember. I can't get lined up properly. Well, I hit it. Now I've got to wait. I'm not sure an arrow in the rump is likely to encourage a critical hit. Come on, Mr. Moose. I do have all day. But you are definitely too far for me to take a shot at. I'm actually surprised I made that hit. That was a good hit, if I say so myself. Now, of course, if it had just fallen over, that would have been fantastic. That would have been one for the books. Here we go again. Hi, Chad. Come on. A bit closer. There we go. No. Well, with a bow, yeah, because I've done that with an arrow, of course. Ooh. Oh, you are going to. Two shots. I have to say that wasn't bad. Unfortunately, I should have waited until I'd built everything. Right. I need to build a fire because the local... Yeah. That is what I am in the process of doing. That's what that fire was there for. Let's see. Didn't realise I was stinky.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
And I know it's not that far, but... Oh, you know what? It probably wouldn't make that much difference, would it? How much can I get in an hour? Oh, quite a lot. Well, that's a valid point, yeah.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
For half a second, I thought that was another moose. I was going to say, that's a quick respawn. Yeah. I know. This is inevitable. Yeah, but don't you lose stuff if you do that. Ouch. There's another wolf out there.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Oh, great. I thought you did. Great. It always seems to me that if I quarter the animals, the meat comes out less. I don't get less. Oh well, maybe I don't get less meat. It's always worse meat by the time I get to quartering it. Oh! Wolf killed another deer. I thought you did. But you lose quality by the time you... Alright. Everyone says I won't lose anything. I do harvest it. Right, so now I suppose now... well, that's unusual. You're going to tell me not to stick it in the travois, just carry it, aren't you?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I don't know. Sometimes I can't keep track of the advice. I mean, for quartering, yeah, unquestionably. But, yeah, if I go and quarter this meat... we're going to do a little experiment here. I'm going to harvest this meat now, and we'll see how bad it is. Because it always seems to end up worse off if I quarter, and then move it, and then... yeah. I mean, half the time I have to quarter it because it's so blasted late in the day. There's no point in pulling a torch. I can't carry a torch and do this. Yeah, see, this is already down to 74%.
It's getting kind of heavy.
Well, I think I do, but I don't know if I've ever made it. Don't stream if you don't want your gaming heavily criticized. Oh, you shouldn't do this. No. Gauss. Why are you using Gauss Prime as a melee frame? You know, this kind of thing. It's a regular sort of thing. Nah, I'm too old and too what's the expression? Stubborn. I think one of the issues with the harvesting thing is it always seems to happen at a very
If I can drop any of this gear.
inappropriate time. Oh, I mean, let's face it. I did keep you all happy, didn't I? I did end up going places I would not otherwise have been. So, well, that's not logical. I mean, that really isn't logical. I mean, it's outside. See, that's already down to 74% straight from the bag.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
And I'm sorry, I'm doing it indoors because I don't want to be doing that and have a wolf decide, oh, look, tasty human. Well, somebody ought to do something about it's not outside technically. It's in a small container in freezing weather. And I still tend to...
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
I mean, it's ludicrous that you can't... Outside is like it's like a freezer. And now I'm out of antiseptic. And bandages. And everything. And my clothes are probably in very poor condition. Why isn't there a harvest all option? This is the quickest job of harvesting I've ever done, it has to be said. But until I got the wolf mauling, because I missed, because apparently I'm a lousy shot. I can take down a moose in 2 shots from a bow, but a wolf at point blank range apparently is today too much for me to easily handle. Go figure. And yeah, that irritates me. So, sue me. Right. That was actually a fairly severe mauling. I don't want to do that again. Yeah, I'm not going to worry too much. That's not from... Yeah, that is... Yeah. It's not now, okay?
pack is getting kind of heavy.
Here we go. I ought to go after that. If I go after that, I'm going to get mauled again. I don't want to get mauled again. I'll go after the skin in the morning. I don't. Do I have any spare meat? It's going to take an hour. What time is it? It's getting late. Do I want to have to get that, harvest it, bring it back? Okay, all right. If I don't go after that deer now, someone's going to give me a hard time, aren't they? And yes, I'm picking up my valuable fir firewood because I don't want to be yelled at.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Okay, how long is this going to take me to grab? 47 minutes. And this is good for 2 hours. Okay.
Feels like night is coming.
Right. I hope that was brave enough for everybody's satisfaction. Or stupid enough. I lost an arrow somewhere.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I need bandages. I need antiseptic. Have I got antiseptic around here? What am I doing? Going to bed. Okay, apart from being heavily mauled, that was actually a pretty good day. A moose and a deer and a wolf somewhere. Oh, thank you. That's good to know. My concern always is stepping into the fire, because I guarantee if I did that, I'd step in the fire. Alright, how much damage have I done to myself? Let's see. Decent. Needs to be reworked. Decent. New. Actually, you know what? All things considered, I got away with that one despite the damage. And the fact that I lost everything. Okay, do I have antiseptic hanging around somewhere? I should do. No. Ooh, ow. Does not sound like fun. Yes. Bandages. Let's make some bandages while I still can. So now I need cedar. I need cedar. No, it's always my thing. My fear is that I will step in the fire if it's too close.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Cedar. Okay, let's go after cedar. Unfortunately, most of the decent wood is off in this direction. Ooh, this does not strike me as being good wood collecting weather. Oh, I know I killed one wolf over here, but I think there were technically two at one point. But the wolf that did come after me came from this direction, but is it an over there wolf or an over here wolf? And I've got no meat on me whatsoever. And yes, I know I'm using the hatchet. See? People do yell at me, even if they just do it inside their heads. I can feel the pressure of your judgment.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Alright, let's start piling up the stuff. Well, that should be enough for the meat curing box, but I do need a whole bunch of cedar. Do I have any cedar hanging around that I didn't just waste / use up? I think I... Nope. I don't remember any branches being round the corner there. I think my best option is straight this way, isn't it? Morning, Chad.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Stop complaining, Astrid. Ah, there's one down there. Let's not push our luck. Who's going to suggest that I light... Actually, you know what? I could probably light a fire so that I could collect the firewood. Yeah, I know there's no wood to speak of down there. I'm just going to drop this lot off anyway. Ooh, look. Let's go in through the side door. That's only 6. I need, what, 10? Oh, tiny scrap of moose there. Hang on. I'm following Eugene's advice under the assumption that I'm not going very far. I am not going to take any meat with me. And see. And I do appreciate that that is a heck of an assumption. But push come to shove, I can always dash into a fishing hut. Did I shoot this moose? A moose? Wolf? I think I shot the wolf around here, didn't I? Valid point. But I don't have the matches to spare. Oh, I suppose I could have used the magnifying glass. That would have been a good idea. Yeah, that's also a good point. I like to save it for when I actually need it. But I can't light a fire in this without matches or the fire starter. And if I go too far over that way, I'm going to attract more attention than I want to deal with right now. Because there's normally wood up here, isn't there? But I will certainly grab attention if I do. Oh, yeah, there it is. No, oh, there it is. Oh. Not seeing any wolves. I have other hatchets.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Didn't leave any cedar in here, did I? I almost certainly didn't, but it's worth a check. No, no, no. Okay. Yeah, but on the other hand, if I don't... Yes, thank you. Right through more wolves. I hope I'm not. This is the point at which I confidently head off as though I know where I'm going and end up completely lost, but I think on this occasion I'm going the right way. I need to find that other arrow, if I can find it at all. I think of the 2 arrows I used on the moose, one of them is, yeah, just gone. Oh, it could have dropped out. I know where he went.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Now that is 6, isn't it? Yes. I need 1 more cedar. I think. I'm pretty certain I need 10 cedar. Oh, it's a different menu, even though it's the same blasted thing. I didn't know you could. Have I? Yeah. Yeah, 10 cedar. Am I carrying the blasted woodworking tools on me? I am, aren't I? Why am I carrying the woodworking tools on me? Yeah. I haven't left 1 more piece of cedar in some useless place just in case, have I? There's sticks around. I know I don't have any cedar in here, but if I don't check, there will be one, and then I'll be wondering why I never saw it. What time of day is it? Now, because I can take advice, yeah, I don't feel like going out and getting lost in this weather, I'm afraid. I think I've got everything. Yeah, I'm going to have to go across the train tracks. Yes, I could. You're absolutely right. I'll drop off all my cloth and then forget about it later. I never think about things like that. May as well drop the leather off as well. If I forget it, I'm going to blame you. Except I can't make torches now. Potato, potato. Alright. Actually, I do need some of this, don't I? Hang on a second. What have I got to fix? What is it? That's only decent. I need to repair that. I need to make a new wolfskin coat so that I can repair that. That's new, that's new. Okay, I need... No, these are alright. That's okay, that's okay. Actually, I don't need to panic too much. But that I do need. Did I stick a... Did I stick a... I didn't have a wolfskin coat here, did I? Did I not have a spare? I thought I had a... Oh, there's the last cured moose hide. No. I'll make another wolfskin coat. So that way I can take apart the moose skin, repair it, and remake that. Oh, I've got plenty of cloth there. Yeah, apparently I did not. I'm not planning on being here any longer than I absolutely have to. I just want to build a couple of chests, furniture workbench, get some cured meat underway, be it fish or moose or something else. Then move on to the Broken Railroad. Head for the Hunter's Lodge, rinse and repeat. I think there's salt either in the repair yard or in the lodge itself. They're pretty certain there was last time. But no, I seriously don't want to spend all that much time here. I'll probably have to do some constructive fishing. Because if I take it apart, I don't have to use up a moose skin hide, do I? Saves me the... Oh, mind you, what else am I going to do with a moose skin? That's a valid point. But, yeah, it just saves... Okay, what else can I do with moose skins? I can make a bag. I've got it. I can make a coat. Okay. What else? And I've got 2 moose skins, so I could just repair it. I just hate to do it because moose skins are so rare. And, you know, I could make the... I could wait for bad days and... I just had a thought. Let me think a second here. Oh, yeah. No, I was just thinking. Where do I go when I get cabin fever? Go to one of the huts. Go to that hut over there. Yeah. Time of day is it? Yeah, I could fix some of the clothing, I suppose. Clothing isn't fantastic at the moment, but no, it's not the clothing. Oh, great scurvy risk. Yeah, I'll wait for that. Of course there's going to be a scurvy risk. 'Cause that's only 93%. That's not worth doing. That's only... yeah.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I hate to do what I'm about to do. I really don't want to do this. It's... Oh, I need 2 cured guards. This grates against my very soul. Well, given that I don't have any rabbit skins. Do I not have any rabbit skins? Are you kidding me? I thought I had rabbit skins here. I don't. I've got no rabbits. Alright. Just found something else. Just found something else to do. And that is... make rabbit skins. Make rabbit skins. Get rabbits. What are we looking like outside? Not too bad. Screenshot time. Right, dash back inside. And talking of dashing, I am going to dash to the bathroom. So now everybody is a good time for potty breaks and likewise pandemonium. So I will see you all in a couple of minutes. Sorry, that took me slightly longer than expected. I had to update a file. What are we doing? Apart from eating rent. Nope, didn't want to do that. I wanted to eat that. Oh, and I still have 145 calories left of apples. Yes, please. As Anna has kindly suggested. Right, let's see. Plan for tomorrow is going to be go across there, get the cedar I need. I've got fur for now. And then I am almost certainly going to have a fishing session. General survival always takes longer than you expect. Yeah. Actually, there's a whole... Oh, I also need to find... Old Man's Beard. And everything else.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
All right, let's speed through the night, I guess. Do I have enough food? No. Yes. All right, water isn't a problem. Yeah, oh no, I'm going to grab everything I can. Because once I've built the meat curing box, I need about another 24 chests so that I can formalize things. Listen to me. Doing things, there was a time I'd have just left everything lying on the floor. Yeah, and there's the scurvy risk. Thank you. One fishing session coming right up. Yep. I wish they'd do something about the scurvy. I've got no problem with it, per se. It's just that it doesn't hit you that fast. And you don't need a lot to not get scurvy. But, what's the likelihood of Hinterland paying attention to anything I say? Oh, great.
Well, lights are out, so I figured you'd be on the air. This is what I've scrounged up today.
Pemmican. Oh, thank you. It's just what I needed. What do I want? Pemmican. Is that a bar or the... No, that's the recipe, isn't it? I'm going to get some salt anyway. Do I want a wool ear wrap? Yeah, you know what? I mean, I'm not going to be going anywhere near I might head back to... now I've got an excuse to go back to the coastal highway, haven't I? Drat. Good grief, he's not getting my fur firewood. Alright. Lamp oil, car battery, 8 cloth. Yeah, that's going to be a slight challenge. Lamp oil, crow feather, ptarmigan down, and salt, which is the usual. Okay, yeah.
Time to buzz off.
Alright. At least I've got the trade. Last time I set up a trade where I was going to head back and fix it, I ended up dead. So I hope this isn't an omen. So now I've got to do fishing tomorrow. Oh well. Great. Yeah. I wanted the recipe. Got the trade set now for the recipe. So the next time I'm back in Coastal Highway, if I remember, I can go after the recipe. And I will pick up every single rose hip I can find along the way. But, yeah. First things first, eat a lot of fish. Well, the interesting thing about 93 people watching now is, in my personal experience, that means a total of probably nearly 200 have actually watched this. Let's see. Incidentally, for those watching who like survival content, if you're awake earlier in the day, 5 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time, I do another survival game called Vintage Story, which is in some ways a harder survival game than this, because you literally have to start off with nothing and go from making flint tools to farming to everything else. So it's a slow grind, strangely relaxing most of the time. It's got some similarities to this one. It even has wolves and bears to watch out for, even though the dynamics are a little different. But yeah, if you like survival, A Vintage Story is worth watching, in my opinion. Oh yes. No, I'm not going for a rose hip hunt at this split second. Right now, I'm going to go and do something about my minor fish problem. Which means I'm going to have to take firewood, isn't it? Hey. So, well, yeah. Let's go grab firewood for all purposes and then probably spend the night over there, I think. And once I've got the fish problem sorted, I can start thinking about the rabbit problem. Oh, do I? No, I don't. I was wondering if I had rabbit skins back at the... Do I have rabbit... I can't remember if I've spent any significant time at the Trapper's Hut on this run. Yeah. Yep, I just noticed.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oh, I didn't realize it was that cold. Yeah, no, that is the what's I was actually commenting about this earlier. What's funny about Vintage Story is that they could actually make it look a lot.
Do I get back home? Warm up soon.
They could make Vintage Story look a lot better if they used improved terrain generation. There are Minecraft mods which do improve terrain generation by using half slabs. So you end up with a smoother, more realistic hills and mountains and all the rest of it. It looks a lot better. I mean, significantly better than the straight plain block style. At some point, I'm kind of... At some point, I am very tempted to do a side-by-side of Minecraft, Vintage Story, whatchamacallit, Hightail, and Minecraft with Ardercraft mods implemented. But yeah, what? Here's a question for you though. All right, and from a development / Minecraft point of view. So okay, so I need 10 cedar, but I'm not gonna. I just want to make sure I got. So I just need 10 drop. Yep, and that is going to get me through the night. Yeah, no, I say the more realistic. I mean, to be honest, they could. But so what I was going to say was, so when Vintage Story came out 9.5 years ago, I'm not sure the improved terrain generation mod was around then. I forget that's nearly 10 years ago, 2016. But Hightail, okay, granted it's been in development hell for 10 years. Hightail, why couldn't they take advantage of improved terrain generation for Hightail? And as far as I remember, they haven't. But it would make sense. You could have much smoother hills and this kind of thing. I swear, every time I allow myself to think too much about Hightail, I get irritated by the work they haven't done. For me, the main attraction these days of Minecraft is automation and redstone. There's some fantastic stuff in there which is, I think, still unique to Minecraft.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, so let's see. Fishing. I need tip-ups. What do I need for tip-ups? I can't remember. Tip-ups are... What are tip-ups made out of? Fishing tip-ups is... Oh! Scrap metal. Is that all the scrap metal I've got? Have I only got... Oh, heaven's sake. Yeah. And hooks.
Man, this pack is getting...
And I left my hooks. Well, some of them. I left a bunch of fishing stuff back at the... Hello, what's that? Oh, yeah. I only can... I'm going to start spluttering incoherently. I've only got one set of scrap metal. I can't break down this, can I? No. Well, I'll get one fishing tip-up done anyway. Yep. Not doing too badly. Okay. I got one fishing tip-up. Trying to think where else I might have stashed stuff. No, never mind. I actually do need to get on with this.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
So let me just point out to everybody concerned, yes, I fully intended you making a bunch of fishing tip-ups for this process. The problem is I don't have enough scrap metal. Nearest scrap metal is probably in the huts over there, and I've just used it all up. So you're just gonna have to be patient with me. Well, you don't have to be. That is, in fact, strictly optional, but I would appreciate it. Yeah. I'm just waiting for the thing to pop up there.
barely walk with this much gear.
You're kidding me. It didn't work. Yeah, like I say, there is some around the lake. Oh! Lost.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon. This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
That's not good. Why? That's a new one on me.
Come on, little fire.
What's the heaviest thing I've got? There we go. Now this is going to break the line, isn't it? And I don't know why. Ah, no. Okay. What's the heaviest fish I've got? All pretty much the same. Do you know what? These would be better off in the meat curing box if I can ever get one. That's not good.
Come on, little fire.
$140 is now up there with my second and third most successful live streams. Thank you, everybody. And yeah, you know what? I should have had the fishing tip up out, shouldn't I? Sorry, I forgot. I probably am, yeah.
Looks like I made it through another night. I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
I will put some water away, just for, you know, emergencies. Well, I don't have any raw fish in the bag, I just got a whole bunch of cooked. Ah! But I am going to deploy the travois. Well, not right now. How long am I going to stay here? That's the question. That is actually a bit of a question. Why am I... Oh. Why am I doing this? Okay, that is officially now the second most successful live stream in terms of concurrent views that I've ever had. My live stream views concurrent tend to fall into two groups. The 140-ish, I think I've got to 144, And then there's this huge jump to 250. The 140s are Warframe and Long Dark, and the 250 was the Long Dark. And now this is officially the second highest number of people I've ever had watching a live stream.
Barely walk with this much gear.
Great. Where's the wolf? So I'm gonna have to kill him, aren't I? Oh, there he is. Come on, then. Or not. Your choice, mate. That should keep me going for a bit. See? I can kill wolves. Sometimes.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
And I should be good. Oh no, there's another wolf over there. Do I want to? I don't know if I want to. I know, I could light a fire, couldn't I? That'll keep me safe. As long as it...
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
And the wolf just stayed down at the far end the entire time. Huh. I was sort of planning on it. And he appears to be staying over there for now. $176. firmly into second most successful live stream of all time. Thank you very much, everybody. Now I'm tempted to go on for 3 hours just to see how many people I can accumulate. Okay, I just had a nervous moment there when I thought, suppose it's following me. Oh, I'm sure everybody would.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, because 78 calories of fish is going to make all the difference, isn't it? Well, that'll keep me going for a while.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, well, get used to it. Oh, let's face it. The whole meat storage system that you're forced to do, the complete lack of any viable outside storage. In most places, there are a few places, are there not, where they have storage, but it probably counts as in a container, therefore it will rot as quickly outside in a container as it will inside. You know, you should be able to store the stuff, make a container, stick it outside. The problem then is if you did that, people would start doing things like putting workbenches in caves. One of my many talents. Have I been a monster in a game? Yes, as a matter of fact, I have. Yeah. Have I told the story of the most evil Minecraft farm of all time that I put together? My son labelled it that. Oh, yeah. Minecraft encourages you to be a monster. Enslaving villagers, forced villager breeding. And then And then, and this is for the Minecraft players, in Skyblock, the early versions, the redstone farm. And enough said about that. Okay. Are there? Let's see. She is extremely tired. What time of day is it? It's not even far enough in the day. Let's... What am I carrying that's fishing? Oh, I'm still carrying fishing bait. All this time I was carrying bait. I don't think I... Oh, no. I can at least get... Wow.
It's getting kind of heavy.
What was I doing? Oh, yes, drop the wolfy bits. And start the furniture working bench. I think I've got enough cedar for that, haven't I? I do. Oh, look at that. It's only 4 hours.
I need to find a place to rest.
One furniture workbench. Where am I going to put it? Okay. And I put you against the wall. Oh, alright. So there, but for right now, I'm going to have to just put it there. That's not the best situation I've got. Okay, well... Why can't I stick it against the wall there? Is it oh, it's probably this in the way, isn't it?
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Alright, let's see if I can... Yes! That makes sense. And that's already pretty much flush with that. Where's my work? Where's my tools? Come on. We have progress. Nope. There we go. Now it's not.
can drop any of this.
I'm really surprised, actually, they didn't tell me you are too tired to continue working. But that means meat curing box. And in celebration of the very rare occurrence of 200 people watching, I am not going to stop. I am going to keep going for a while at least. But in order to do that, I need to do the whole bladder emptying thing. Yeah, this is now officially, absolutely, in terms of concurrent viewers, the second most popular live stream I've ever done. So that's a good way to start off the week for me. So I will be back in a couple of minutes. Well, I'm back, and I think Restream has stopped talking to the chat. Seems to have stopped talking to.
I'm not sure I can carry
That's
this.
interesting. Hang on a moment. Do I have a technical problem? No, I don't think so. For some bizarre reason, the chat application has stopped sending messages. Oh, though, there we go. For some reason, Anna, your 2 most recent messages are not showing up in chat. That is weird. I mean, it's showing up okay over here on my on OBS, but not on the application. Weird. Right, what am I doing? Sleeping and eating fish. Mac? Are you talking Apple Mac, or are you talking some kind of other Mac? Or is that one of... Hang on. Now I shall have to check. I'm just checking my... No, Mac is not a fur baby, so I'm not quite sure what you're referring to. Unless you're trying to get a rise from someone who does like Macs. Apple Macs, that is. Let's see. Yes, sleep. Sleep is good. So today's project is one meat curing box. Oh, Mackenzie. Who's Mackenzie? I don't have a Mackenzie on the list of Anna and Chad's fur babies.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Right, here we go. This is what we came for. Oh, yes, of course it is. Will Mackenzie. Yes, I did kind of know that, didn't I? It's just that... Well, I'm not playing... Yes, I am playing Astrid. Somehow she is less irritating. Although not by very much. Yep, you're quite right. I am playing Asteroid.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Where do I stick? For some reason I want to stick it here, so to speak. The meat curing box, that is. Oh! Hang on a second. I always get this wrong. Right. Now I want to do Y, I, and deploy, don't I? Place. There we go. Just the wrong way around. Right. So here comes the question. Do I want to stick? I have various fish, but they are not particularly small, and in fact between them they would in fact take up the entirety of the
This much gear.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, that's more than half a meat curing box. They are all really too large, I think. What do we think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this would completely fill the meat curing box. As useful as it is to have. Yeah. And the venison. Yeah.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
So. Is that all the wolf I've got out here? Is that all the wolf I've got? I thought I had more. No. That's all I had. All right. That's a kilogram. That's a kilogram. That's a kilogram. I need another 10 pieces. I
To be able to carry this load
was not actually thinking that I would get this far today. I genuinely didn't think I would get so much done. Oh. There was some moose. I mean, there was some moose. There was some wolf in there. Full kilogram. And that's everything. Don't think I can stick anything else in, can I? No. To absolutely maximize my... Ooh, what's that? Yeah. Oh, it's too heavy. I can't fit it in. It won't go in. Yeah. Long dark mixed grill. Yeah, that's not gonna go. 0.53. Yes. Okay. That's everything that will go.
I can barely walk with this much.
So all I need to do now is make chests. And stash the salt away. Actually, I'm going to stick the salt right next to it. Along with... Where's my other... I do have some more over here, don't I? Two and a quarter kilograms of salt. Yeah. I really did not think I was going to get so much done. I mean, you know, shoot, mind you, the moose helped going down in only 2 shots. That really does help. I still need... What do I need? I need fur, don't I? Yeah. I need fur. And because there are approximately 240 people who haven't heard me make this joke, I do mean the wood, not the animal covering. This is also a good opportunity to check out the rabbit situation down here. I'm pretty certain I've scooped up all the old man's beard down here. Oh no, I haven't. And I know why I haven't. Because of our unfriendly local wolf, which lies right over there. If he is behaving as per normal. But we will go after this anyway. Bear is not sustainable here. I've never yet shot a bear in Mystery Lake, so that's why. I mean, I can I can take the moose skin coat apart and remanufacture it if I have to, but I can't do that with a bear skin. Yes, and I've never seen them. I have no experience hunting bears here. I've got more experience, a lot more experience hunting everything else. And I know there's stuff back there, but I'm gonna go pick up the wood from up here first. So I'm not familiar with hunting the bears in Mystery Lake. At all. Again, I've got no experience of hunting them, so it's not like Coastal Highway, where I have quite a bit of experience hunting bear, or Desolation Point, or Forsaken Airfield. I know it's not fur, but I'm going to pick it up anyway. Because I can always use the firewood. Oh, is that the broken watchtower? Because it doesn't look that broken to me. So it's just, it must be a location I have not yet been to. Where's the wolf? Or did I kill it? Normally there's a wolf right there. Okay, I don't think I know the other one. Oh, I don't suppose I can harvest that, can I? No, this is all cedar. No, I haven't. No, there's areas of this map I have not been to. I haven't been where the cougar is, for example. I might have been. Hang on. I mean, I've been to the radio tower that's on the mountain behind me. I've been to this watchtower. I might have been to the broken watchtower now that I think about it. Good heavens. Oh, yep. It's hardly a big shot, Anna. That's all down to you. For which I thank you.
Dusk, so that can't be far behind.
You reckon, Astrid? You think because it's dark, night is falling? That's an interesting observation.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Did I not have any other fish? Yeah, I thought so. Or subscribe. I'll settle for them subscribing. Oh, I just had a slightly wicked thought. I probably shouldn't say it. I have Soulframe invitations available to subscribers in what's the expression? In good standing. The funny thing about Soulframe is, while there are obviously Warframe players who know about it, it is my my Soulframe videos, I think, are my least performing live streams. Technically speaking, I shouldn't do them, except for the fact that it's the weekend and I want to get some Soulframe time in, so I might as well stream it. And I do have a bit of overlap with my Warframe subscribers. Right.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I'm sure you can, Astrid. You've never had a problem. And yeah. Oh, well, yeah, you. Look, you can still run. What do you mean? That's all I get. Oops. I probably don't really need to drop. Well, yeah. I don't really need that, do I? Right. I mean, it does have to be said. Actually, I don't know. I've never actually done any sort of correlation between the number of people watching and the number of people in chat. I think for the bigger streamers, they've got so many people watching. Chat is persistently busy. How they keep track of them, I don't know. The vast I think it is fair to say that the vast majority, and this is not a criticism. I've watched the I am as bad as anybody else. On the rare occasions I watch a live stream, I don't normally chat, simply because chat's going by so fast. You know, anything you say is never going to get noticed. That's one thing. Second thing is, if they are a big streamer or content maker, my likes aren't going to make much difference, nor are my subs. But, you know, I'm small, so when you're small, it makes a difference. When you're large, the odds are in your favor by that point. And it's worth noting, you know, I think this is about average. Of all the views that even the big content makers and streamers get, less than 20% are actually subscribed. It's easier. It's like watching TV. You can just flick from channel to channel. So it's quite understandable, you know. And we have now officially hit, we are now first equal with my most successful live stream ever in terms of concurrent views. No, it depends honestly on the streamer. I don't get the chance to watch very often to watch streamers live. I get to watch archive stuff sometimes, and I almost ought not to do that, because part of my note is making mental notes and criticizing how they're doing it, which I have no right to do. I have no right to criticize a big a successful YouTuber, because they, you know, it's their job. I'm just a enthusiastic amateur. Oh yes, yeah, no, yeah, no, I mean, it helps me no end. You know, I'll be honest, likes, subscribes, comments, makes a difference to me. Because, yeah, I'm small, I'm underappreciated in the wider YouTube realm and Twitch. This is actually kind of funny. For all the people who have viewed today's live stream on YouTube, I have 2 people viewing on Twitch, and they're both me. One is my alt account, just so that I can see what's happening, and the other one is my owner's account. And again, I do that just to so that I can see what it looks like and this sort of thing. So if somebody says, oh, I've got a problem, I can look up and say, oh yes, Twitch is doing something weird, or YouTube is doing something weird. If I only had OBS up, I'd never see what was going on. So yeah, but apparently likes and comments do help with the algorithm. The mystery that is the YouTube algorithm. Right. We are awake. We're still alive. What time is it? It is nearly 11:30. Okay. I actually now need to start getting on with lunch and my afternoon. unfortunately, as tempting as it is to just continue as long as I possibly can, I do need to get on.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
And the weather is turning against me here, and there's a wolf. Is that a wolf? What does that wolf think it's doing? I will leave it alone for now. That's... Yeah, hang on a second. Just wondering what I apologize that I've got the wolf in the corner of the screen. The field of view makes it easier to see than head on. Alright, and yeah, to be honest with you, this is not the kind of weather I want to be wandering around in. Can't light fires outside that easily unless I tuck one around the corner. And I think I have achieved enough for today. So, as everybody knows, my schedule will be up there in a minute or so. But for the record, I do Vintage Story at 5 AM, The Long Dark at 9 AM, and Warframe at 7 PM. All times are Greenwich Mean Time. I normally start a bit early because I get bored with myself. Although this evening I might do Soulframe. That's Monday through Friday. Weekends are strictly optional. I should take more of the weekend off. Hope you all have a good day. Don't forget to hug your fur babies. I'm pacing backwards and forwards like an irritated bear. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for making this my officially, assuming this number is correct, this is with 257 watching. I believe this is now my most successful live stream ever. So 259. So thank you everybody for helping me with that achievement. Thank you Anna for the likes and subscribes, which undoubtedly brought everybody along here. And I will see you all. Hang on a second. Everybody have a great day. I will see you all next time.